So this is 2.6. I'm going to call it A just in case we need more than one video, but probably won't. So if you look at example 1, we're talking about absolute values. If the absolute value of x is 5, then x is either at 5 or x is at negative 5. Because if the absolute value of x is 5, that means that x is going to be here or it's going to be here. All this is saying is that the absolute value of some number, the distance of some number from 0 is 5, which means it's either 5 to the left or 5 to the right. So notice we get two answers for the absolute value. So if I were to look at something like the absolute value of 2x minus 1 equals 7, that means that the distance away from 0 is 7. This distance here equals this distance here. So this distance is either going to be at positive 7 or negative 7. Either one, 2x minus 1 is the distance. And the same here. So 2x minus 1 is either equal to 7 or 2x minus 1 is equal to negative 7. So notice what we've got here. Two equations, because either this distance from 0 is 7, and this distance from 0 is also 7, but it's the other direction. So we have to solve for both of these. So we get 2x equals 8, x equals 8 over 2, which is 4. Or 2x equals, this is a plus 1, equals negative 6, divide by 2, x equals negative 3. So x is going to equal two different numbers. Whatever is going to make this true and whatever is going to make that true. Okay, so let's look at example 3. We have the absolute value of 2/3 x minus 3 plus 5 equals 12. All right, so before we do anything, we do what's called isolating the absolute value. It's just like we isolate the variable when we try to get the variable by itself on one side. We're going to try to isolate the absolute value and get it by itself. So we're going to have to subtract 5 from both sides. Okay. Then we take off the absolute value sign and we make it equal to 7 or negative 7. Okay. Then we solve for each one. Okay, and we keep going. We divide by 2/3, divide by 2/3, which is the same as x equals 10 times 3 over 2. We invert and multiply, which gives us x equals 30 over 2, which is 15. Up here we do the same thing. Those cancel. X equals negative 4 times 3 over 2, invert and multiply. That's negative 2, 6. So we get two answers there. So if we look at example 4, this answer is the null set because of this negative here. Now, sure, on the other ones that we did, we would get the absolute value of 2x minus 1 equals 7, and then we did 2x minus 1 equals 7, 2x minus 1 equals negative 7. So even though we have a negative here, just like we have a negative here, this is when we take off the absolute value sign. This is negative with the absolute value sign, so therefore it's the null set, or the answer does not exist, because if you remember, the absolute value of whatever is in here is the distance from 0. The distance from 0 is what this number is. Distance from 0 can never be a negative number. Distances are always positive. So therefore, we have the null set. It doesn't have an answer. All right, let's look at example number 5. Continue looking at problems that get a little bit different each time. 3a plus 2. And we're going to set that equal to that. So we have two absolute values here. And what this means is that this is the distance from 0 on the number line, and this is the distance from 0 on the number line. So they must be equal or opposites, so that if they're on the number line, they're both either here or here. So this could actually be this distance, and this could be this distance, or they could both be just one of the distances. And that's what we're going to look at right now. So the key to remember when you're doing ones with absolute values on either side is the distance from 0 is the same. One could be a negative direction. They could both be positive. They could both be negative directions. Doesn't really matter. So when you solve this, we're going to solve it as if 3a plus 2 equals 2a plus 3. The distances are the same. We can set them equal to each other. We can also say that the distance could be 3a plus 2 could be here, and 2a plus 3 could be here. Because the distances are the same, it doesn't matter. But since we went negative, we'll put that in a negative position. So we solve for this here. We solve for a. So we're going to get a plus 2 equals 3. A equals 3 minus 2 is 1. Over here, we're going to get 3a plus 2 equals negative 2a minus 3. We distribute the negative. Add 2a to both sides. We get 5a plus 2 equals negative 3. Subtract 2. And a equals negative 1. So two possibilities here of what a could be. One of the things I want to show you, though, see what we did up here. Let's erase all of this work here. And this here. So we've got our original problem, 2a plus 3. Now what I did is I put parentheses around here and made it negative because I said it could be in this direction to the negative. This could also be in the negative direction, and this is in the positive direction. So I could have done the problem with the negative in front of the first one and no negative there. That's negative 3a minus 2. Okay, so I'm going to subtract 2a, negative 5a, add 2, a equals negative 1. So notice I got the same answer. So it doesn't matter if you put the negative on the front or on the first one or the negative on the second one. You're going to end up with the same answer. So a is negative 1, and it's also 1. So that's example number 5. So example 6, if I can get my pen to work. Okay, exactly the same thing. They're either going to be opposites or equals. So there's equal, and here is opposite. So we do this one, and we find out that we add 5, we get x equals negative 2. Oops, not yet. X minus 2. We subtract x from both sides. X minus x is 0 equals negative 2. That is not a correct statement. That does not happen. And if we do this one over here, x equals 6. So this doesn't work, but x equals 6 does work. So therefore, the only solution to this is our x has to be equal to 6 in order to make that work. So let's do something that we haven't done yet. Let's write this original equation. And plug in 6. So 6 minus 5 is 1. Does that equal the absolute value of 6 minus 7, which is negative 1? Absolute value of 1, absolute value of negative 1 is also 1, so therefore it checks. So that is it for exercise 2.6.